What's up, y'all? It's Bunny Lux, and welcome back to I Don't Know the Cards. What's up, all you Capricorns out there? It's finally your turn. Shout out to my girl Danielle. This reading's for you. Y'all know this is not the first time that I be reading on this channel. I mean, let's be real. If I didn't get to y'all Capricorn soon, y'all would have been in my comments like, y'all, I've been working 2 jobs, paying taxes, holding up this whole damn country, and I don't even get a damn reading. So, sit tight, Capricorns. Here we go. And listen, y'all, I'm not begging here. I'm not desperate. But go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button for me, please. It's free. Drop me a comment in the comment section. And if you really want to keep up, trust me, I'm going to keep it funny. I'm going to keep it real. And you're going to want to be here for it. So, you know, let's see what Spirit has for the Capricorn Collective today. All right? All right, y'all Capricorns. Let's see what we got for you. Tap it 3 times. All right, let's see. All right, okay. All right, so the first card we got out is the Empress. Little Miss Abundance, Miss Fertility. Little Miss I Got Options. She's glowing like she hit the perfect lighting for the first time. You know, effortless, flawless, and, you know, a little low-key smug about it. For you, Capricorn, this card is all about growth and nurturing. And I know that you're not, that's not really your comfort zone. You know, you're more along the lines of let me nurture my bank account, let me nurture my resume. But right here, the Empress is saying it's time for you to nurture yourselves, okay? Sit down, take a breather from all that business shit and nurture yourself. You know, do something that feels good without turning it into a business plan. You know, I guess in a way, Capricorn, stop acting like joy is a waste of time, because you need joy in order to move forward. You can't just make it all about business. You know, ain't nobody putting answer all our emails on your tombstone, you feel me? You gotta nurture yourself in that heart and that mind. So this card is telling you, you know, take some time for yourself and really maybe meditate a little bit. Not about business, not about money. And like, I understand that, totally understand that. Don't you meditate about some other things that are going on in your life, so that you can, so those business plans that you do want to build can actually come into fruition, because you're taking care of your needs and getting your needs met. You feel me? All right, collective. So we're moving on to card 2. Let's see what we got, okay? Tap it a few times, give it that good energy. Okay, we got the Ace of Rods reversed. Normally this is the card that is like pure spark, passion, ignition. But reverse, that's like, you know, trying to light a match in the wind. You get no good luck with that, bruh. Good luck with that. Now, Capricorn, I know y'all are not going to want to hear this right off the jump, but this is a stall, a pause, which I know drives y'all insane. I know y'all want to keep going, but it kind of ties back into that Empress energy where this Miss Lady was telling you to kind of chill and, you know, take some time for yourselves, love yourselves. Not everything has to turn into a business project or a thought. I know you hate delays, but I mean, here's the thing. A delay doesn't always necessarily mean denial. Sometimes it's protection, sometimes it's redirection. This is the universe basically saying, you know, sit down, boss. This is not quite yet, boss. We know you're a boss, but you got to sit down and chill for a second. Even God rested on the 7th day, and if you think you're better than God, well, I don't know. I don't know about that, y'all. Capricorns, I don't think you're like too wound up to be thinking like that. You feel me? All right, y'all. Let's see what we got for card 3, okay? All right, let's see. Okay. And here comes the Knight of Rods. Fast, loud, chaotic. Like a guy who just discovered a pre-workout powder for the first time and thinks he's your soulmate. This is passion. This is action. But it's not stable. You don't want to deal with old boy who just discovered protein powder for the first time. You don't want to deal with old girl who just discovered protein powder for the first time, because that means they don't know what they're doing. It's 2025. So the night is fun, but also has the type of to, say good morning, beautiful to 3 different kind of women before breakfast. That kind of dude. He's exciting and shit. He's not consistent though, and y'all love consistency, so don't do this to yourself. Y'all want stability. You don't want somebody to be flaky. You want someone who shows up. You're an earth sign. You don't need a firecracker up in your lap, jumping around, popping off, sending everybody these DMs at 3 a.m. about how much they love them. And, all I'm trying to say is don't mistake hype for substance, okay? You don't need a yes man. You don't need a yes girl. You don't need any of that. You got it all inside of here, You feel me? So, excuse me. Sorry, y'all. A little bit of water. So here's the vibe, Capricorn. The Empress says nurture and grow. The Ace reverse says stop stressing out. Don't resist the stall. Your spark will come. Just not on your own timeline. And I know y'all hate that, but you got to be patient. And the Knight says passion is showing up, but it might not be, peaceful. It might be wrapped in a little bit of chaos. And we don't need any more agents of chaos. We already have enough agents of chaos running around. So you don't want, anybody showing up with a little fluffy purple bow, satin beautiful bow, wrapped in a bunch of chaos, because we've all dealt with enough of that shit in our lives, and I know y'all don't need that right now. Your job, decide which fire is worth your energy and which one is just worth, was just the smoke. That's what you got to do. You got to be more discerning, Capricorn. You got to be more discerning. All right, y'all. So now let's kind of break down the numbers, a little bit of numerology for you, okay? Because numerology don't lie. It's a big part of all this. The Empress is a 3, which is creativity, expression, growth. The Ace is a 1, new beginnings, independence, leadership. The Knight is 12, which reduces to a 3. Another hit of creativity and growth. Add it all together, you get 3 plus 1 plus 3 equals 7. 7 is the seeker, the truth finder, the number that forces you to stop chasing receipts and start chasing meaning. Kind of like what we talked about with the Empress in the beginning. The universe is saying quit acting like productivity is your personality, and figure out what actually feeds your soul and your heart, Capricorn. So y'all, that's your Capricorn reading. If it hit, smash that like button, subscribe, and drop me a comment in the comment section below. And let me know, y'all, if it resonated with you. Or if it didn't resonate with you. Call me out. Either way, I want to hear it. Once again, darlings, this is your Brer Bunny Lux. Another episode of I Don't Know the Cards, but apparently I just read your whole damn life. So go ahead, Capricorn. Comment below. But don't try to, invoice me for your time. And if anyone is looking for a personal reading, I do private reads. The info is in the description box below. Until next time, y'all, keep it real and be chill with your bros.